What's up, everybody? I wanted to kind of talk to you today about something kind of interesting. I have never been diagnosed, but I believe that I may well be like a hypochondriac. And for those who don't know what that is, that means like you think that you're sick or you're dying all the time. And since I've got my car and like this, it's a long story, but I'm 28 years old and I just got my first car. If you want to hear that story, either message me on YouTube or Facebook. If you have my Facebook account, I'll tell you all about it. But so like this is my first car, and like I'm trying to take care of it because I'm, like I love my car and like I'm proud of my car and stuff like that. But there have been some things that kind of like concern me. So the first thing that like kind of caught my eye and was concerning is like, and I don't know what I'm talking about, I just want to lay it out there, but the RPMs seemed like they were running high. Like I would be going maybe 50 and it would be on the number 3 RPM, which I believe that's 3,000 RPMs. So so I was like, this doesn't seem right. Like, let me talk around to some people and like get their opinions. And like, I talked to a few people. I talked to my brother, and my brother, like, I really value his opinion. And he said like, it's a 4-cylinder engine. Like you should be fine. Like there's nothing to worry about. And then, so I took it in as well. I took it in when this first started happening, and the guy was like, oh, you could just use seafoam, put it in the transmission, it should clean everything out, and like that's all it really needs is to have the system cleaned out. And so I talked to my brother again. I was like, hey, this guy is talking about seafoam, blah, blah, blah. And like me and my brother Brian have talked about seafoam before, and he was like, I don't know how I feel about seafoam, it hasn't worked for me, blah, blah, blah. Or if it does work, it just flushes the whole system out. And like there's things in the system that you might need. I don't remember what he called it, but so he just told me, my brother just told me to use like a fuel cleaning system, like one of those skinny bottles that you find in the automotive section. And so I got that, and like that quit happening. It ran smoother, like, and everything like that. And then I forget what happened, but I had to take my car, Boy Blue, into get an alignment. And then when I had because the steering wheel was kind of onto one side, and so I had the alignment. And then when I had the alignment, he was like, hey, you need new struts. And so I had that done as well. And then he was like talking about my tires. He's like, you need to get your tires, you need to get new tires, or like they're gonna go. And so I did all that, and like he, she, whatever, he's like running fine. And so now it's the RPMs were doing that again. So I'm the type of person, like I'll go balls to the wall. So I bought one of those like skinny bottles that I was talking about, and it said, and I don't know if I'm wrong, but it seems to be running smoother, but it was like octane boost. So now, and it was like I was reading the bottle to make sure like that was okay for my car. And it was like, for better performance and, blah, blah, blah and stuff. And I'm like, this is what I need. This is what I need to have my car running at its best performance. Like, I want to take care of it as best I can. I got an oil change the other day, and I kind of mentioned it a little bit in my other video. And so like I'm trying to do my best to take care of this car as best I can, but at the same time it's like, these things kind of worry me, and I'm like, I don't want to be like stranded somewhere. I want my car to last for a while. I love this car. It's a 2014 Saturn Ion, and like I love the car. Like I wanted a hatchback, but like I'm sure later down in my life, like I'll be able to get something that like really suits my fancy. But so along with that, okay, so that's all taken care of and stuff. I also kind of wanted to talk to you about like little oh man, I forgot the word. Like superstitions. Back when I used to ride around in cars with boys and other people and smoke weed, and like I feel like I'm okay to say this because like I don't do this anymore. This is not the person I am today, but because it's kind of on the same topic. So when we used to ride around in cars and stuff, like we had this like little superstition, like when the traffic light turns yellow, that we would hit the top of the ceiling of the car. And it was like, and I try to explain this to somebody else. I don't know if like maybe you do this, but I don't know, like that's kind of like our little superstition. Like if we hit the top of the car, like we'll be able to, you know, the light will stay yellow for as long as we're in the intersection. And I kind of wanted to, you know, just to say that because I don't know if anybody else does that or if it's just me and my stupid idiotic friends that I used to hang out with but don't anymore. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this video, or if you have any advice, or if you do little superstitious things when you're driving, please comment them below. And if you like my channel, please subscribe, and I love you, and bye.